Hey everyone, it's Fatawo here. And listen, in the world of investing, it's easy to get caught up in the hype of quick returns and volatile assets. But what if I told you there's a way to grow your money steadily and predictably? That's where bonds come in. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of bonds, a stable and predictable investment option. Whether you're just starting your investment journey or looking to diversify your portfolio, bonds can be a valuable addition. In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about bonds in a simple and easy-to-understand way. We'll cover different types of bonds, how they work, and the key factors to consider before investing. Let's start with corporate bonds. Imagine a large company like Amazon or Apple needing money to expand their business. They could go to a bank for a loan, but they could also issue corporate bonds. When you buy a corporate bond, you're essentially lending money to that company. In return, the company promises to pay you regular interest payments, known as coupon payments, and repay the bond's face value when it matures. Now, because companies aren't always guaranteed to be successful, corporate bonds come with varying levels of risk. The riskier the company, the higher the interest rate they offer to compensate investors. It's like anything else. The greater the potential reward, the higher the risk. Next up, we have government bonds. Think of these as lending money to the government, whether it's the US Treasury or another sovereign nation. These bonds are generally considered very safe, especially from countries with strong economies and stable governments. The US Treasury bond, for example, is seen as one of the safest investments in the world. Now, because they're considered low risk, government bonds typically offer lower interest rates compared to corporate bonds, but they provide that stability and peace of mind that many investors are looking for. Remember, not all government bonds are created equal. Bonds issued by countries with weaker economies might offer higher interest rates, but they come with higher risks as well. Now let's talk about municipal bonds. Have you ever wondered how local governments fund projects like building schools, roads, or bridges? Well, one way they raise capital is by issuing municipal bonds. When you invest in a municipal bond, you're essentially lending money to a local or state government to support these public projects. What's unique about municipal bonds is that the interest you earn is often tax-free at the federal level, and sometimes even at the state and local levels too. This tax advantage can make them particularly attractive to investors in higher income tax brackets. Zero-coupon bonds might sound a bit unusual at first because they don't actually pay out regular interest payments like the other types of bonds we've discussed. Instead, you buy them at a discounted price and they mature at their face value. For example, you might purchase a zero-coupon bond for $900 that matures at $1,000 in 10 years. Your return comes from the difference between the purchase price and the face value. These bonds can be a good option for investors looking for a fixed return at a future date, like saving for a child's education or retirement. Because there are no regular interest payments, you have to wait until maturity to realize your return, which can be several years down the road. Finally, let's talk about convertible bonds. These bonds are like a hybrid between bonds and stocks. They give you the fixed income stream of a bond, but with the added bonus of potentially converting them into shares of the issuing company's stock. Let's say you buy a convertible bond from Tesla. You'll receive regular interest payments, but you also have the option to convert that bond into a predetermined number of Tesla shares if you think the stock price will go up. This flexibility makes convertible bonds appealing to investors who want the security of a bond, but also want the potential for higher returns that come with investing in stocks. So there you have it, a beginner's guide to the world of bonds. We've covered the different types, how they work, and why they can be a smart addition to a balanced portfolio. Remember, bonds offer stability, predictable income, and can help diversify your investments. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more financial insights. And be sure to let me know in the comments, which type of bond are you most interested in exploring?